Dear students, dear teachers and parents, I'm very glad that I have this opportunity to speak with you, however remotely, on the day when the students of Career Learning Academy present the results of their research. The students invested a lot of their time and effort into preparing their presentations. During the last 3 months, they learned the basic elements of conducting scientific research and dipped their toes into conducting research of their own. The students reached deep into their minds and thought about many things that they were interested in. Things such as natural phenomena, societal or environmental issues, modern technologies. After thorough background research, the students identified gaps in the human knowledge or a need for an important solution to improve the people's lives. Each student went through the layers of available information and knowledge, formulated the question that no one has asked before, and used her or his imagination to propose the ways to answer that question in a manner that would hold up to the scientific scrutiny. The scope of the research ideas that we saw was very impressive and ranged from plant and marine biology to artificial intelligence to transmission of wireless electric energy. Through their experience, the career learners demonstrated their interest, passion, a lot of thinking outside of the box, imagination, commitment to learning, and patience and determination in completing their projects. With the guidance from the career mentors, the students refined their ideas and found their research voices, which you will hear today. I am grateful to the Career Learning Academy for the wonderful opportunity to participate in this program. As a science educator, I'm thrilled to see the generation of students in India that are taking the knowledge and skills that they learn in school and apply them to answer questions important for the humankind. I hope that the students will be inspired to continue pursuing their research interests and develop their research thinking. And I see them growing into scientists, engineers, educators of the future, as well as responsible citizens of what is becoming a global society. I congratulate the CREO students on all they have achieved and wish them success in the future. Thank you.
Children, if they have to be genuine, be very systematic, and be lateral thinkers, they must have some kind of a research orientation.
We have taken up this project which exposes our students to world-class research methodology. I felt that CREA was the correct platform to help them or to guide them exactly to the path through which they can actually complete their research.
The most enjoyable part is when they were sharing that, I have started looking into this, that kind of confidence with which they spoke.
Kriya Learning Academy is a perfect platform for young achievers to learn what they want to, and that is research. I would surely recommend Kriya Learning Academy to other children as it teaches them how can we exactly do research, and it is a very good program that is started so that children themselves can explore the world around them.
So, after coming to Kriya, he exactly learned how to do research and where to look for the information, or I should say that where to look for the right information to do the research. And I'm glad that Adi is involved with Kriya, and he got a good path or right path for his research. I recommend Kriya to all the students who are interested in science and research.
I'm quite glad to be a part of this Kriya project because it has helped me learn the actual difference between a search and a research. They help me differentiate between different types of research questions. They help me learn how should we do a research, and I'm quite glad to be a part of this research program. And I would always love to suggest this to my friends because it's quite interesting and it was never boring.
What I could see after this project, a couple of things I have seen my daughters, there is a U-turn, I can say, in the learning is concerned. There is a total U-turn. Earlier we need to pressurize, yeah, you do this, you do this, you do this. Now totally it is like this attitude towards learning is totally changed. So I could see 100% involvement in this project because the mode what you followed in this, that is extremely interesting. We send our child for only maybe education, but these are the modes actually the overall development and the involvement. We can see a total change what we expect.
I really loved the Kriya project, and we also were interacted to many researchers like Yelena Nomova and Robert Novak, who taught us more about research and taught us in the field of research. So because our topics are related and interlinked, we also learned about the CRAB test, which was one of the most useful and the most important things someone requires in research. I would like to recommend Kriya to any student who is interested or not interested in research, because if he isn't interested, he'll surely be interested in research after some time.
We are very much exposed to this Kriya project because he learned lot of things, the exposure, the way of talking to others, how to frame the sentences, hiding the things from the parents and doing something. It's really great.
They have given the freedom. It was not like taking help of parents or taking help of friends. So one thing I like it was on their own. The reason why I want to recommend to others, because it's igniting a thought process to think other than what they were doing. And it will create a dimension other than the regular teaching which is there in the class.
In this project, I interacted with a lot of experts like Yelena Namova and other people. So they taught me how to do research, and a few researchers were also there. So they shared their experiences, their views on research. They told us how research has to be done, and we learned a lot of differences between what we think about research and what research actually is. So it was a really great learning experience.
RBYA project is one of the outstanding projects that Kriya has taken up and introduced at the school level, that too for the children of age 13. The best part of the initiative was the assignments part, which made the child think out of box, and it was not just they answering to the questions, rather a report on how they had to go about with the assignments also was very interesting.
The most interesting thing we have enjoyed in doing this is how to write our own essay on the topic space, outer space in our daily lives. I would recommend this for other students because it is very useful as well as helpful in future as well as present.
Kriya Learning Academy. This has been my wonderful opportunity to explore my interest towards research. Now I understood that we can create an answer for one question. This has been my first step towards anything.
Isha enjoyed the program from the day one. So Kriya has given an opportunity to learn more about research, and she enjoyed everything. It was a fun-filled activity for Isha.
Kriya also did the best for her. She enjoyed a lot with the group conference, and the support what they give is tremendously very effective.
I learned how to frame a research question to determine if the information given by internet is right or wrong by the CRAB test. I came to know how to narrow down a topic, a broad topic into a narrow topic, and how to form a proper research question.
I recommend other parents to involve their children in Kriya project, as this project is of research oriented, and as you are very much interested, if children think from their school level, they will gain more ideas. Like in TV, so we will get cartoons like this. By seeing that also they are getting more ideas what to do, what to frame, and it will give idea to frame a question, how to do research, how to involve in research.
We learned a lot of things during this project, such as how to do research, like how to do research, what is the difference between search and research, how to identify whether the information is authorized or not.
First time I thought that I should also have done these things, like the CRAB test and other things. I should also have done when I had done my research. Nobody guided me at that time.
My suggestion to all the parents, teachers and students is to take up this project, because this will help them, enable them to come to a conclusion, to to reach to a point if they are curious minded or if they have something or some question to do a research on, and exactly how to follow about, what are different techniques to do it, and how far they can rely on any information which they get from with whatever source it might be.
Kriya was really, it made a lasting impression in my mind with those simple steps and everything so systematic. This Kriya project I will recommend. Kriya has certainly given a kind of confidence in the children and has given exposure for the children to think differently. Yeah, that is what is future.